So today I'm going to be reviewing the Marvel Legends Adam Warlock figure from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. So we'll take a quick look at the packaging here. We've got a picture of the figure Adam Warlock on the front, and then Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 logo at the bottom. On the side we've got the Cosmo Build-A-Figure and all the figures in this wave. And then on the back we've got another picture of Adam Warlock in a different pose. And it's sort of frustrating because he doesn't come with any accessories except for the Build-A-Figure pieces. But then here on this side we've got some artwork of Adam Warlock there. And then on the top we've got the Guardians logo. Alright, let's get them open and check them out.
Sweet.
So here's what he looks like out of the packaging. Overall, pretty cool figure. I like the design. And the head sculpt isn't too bad. It looks pretty good. It looks mostly like Will Poulter, especially from the side. But it does look a little bit off, especially the eyes. We'll take a closer look at it so you guys can see a little bit better. It looks a little bit like him, especially from the side. You can definitely tell it's Will Poulter. But for some reason the eyes look really off, like he's like cross-eyed or something looking up at the gym. It doesn't look, his eyes are off, but the head sculpt itself looks pretty good. Just the eyes are off. But we'll look at the rest of the figure here. We got like this red and gold, looks good. And I like the texturing right underneath here on the arms. Look really, really nice. I wish they would have done that deep of texturing throughout. You can see a little bit of the texturing in here, but it's really light. You can't tell as much, but it still looks good. And all the red looks nice in there. I like the design. It actually looks pretty cool. Got some red and gold down here on the boot area. Got his feet there. Take a quick look at the back. The cape looks cool. Look at that. We'll look at the back of the head here. So he's got sort of like blonde hair with the gold on top. If you can see that. We'll look at the back of the figure. So you got a little bit of red paint up here, but they slacked off down here. Alright, and then we'll take a closer look at some of the arms and stuff here. Looks pretty good. You can see a little bit more of that texturing here. Yeah, pretty cool. I just really wish we would have gotten more accessories with them. And the eyes are just bugging me. So for his articulation, his head can look down about that far and up not very much. This little collar piece sort of blocks that. And then for his arms, he can reach up about that far. We do have bicep swivels and double jointed pinless elbows, which are nice. And then we've got the horizontal hinge on the fists. And it does restrict it a little bit going backwards because of that little piece on top of the fist right there. Let's see, so got a ball joint. So he can bend forward just a little bit and back quite a bit, but you can see that gap right in there. You can get him in a flying pose sort of, but then you start seeing that gap in there. It looks sort of weird. There isn't a waist cut, which would have been cool to have. And then he can kick forward about that far. Back, not much. We got a thigh cuts here. Double jointed pinless knees. Pretty cool. Ankles go down pretty far. And up, not very much. And then we do get rotation and peg holes on the bottom. So this figure's pretty much, I'm pretty sure it's a completely new figure. which they'd pretty much have to do because he's a uniquely designed character. Overall, it's pretty cool. So here's what he looks like with the rest of the figures from this wave that I've reviewed so far. So we got Drax, Mantis, Nebula, and Rocket there. He looks pretty cool. I really like this figure. He seems like he's going to be a pretty cool character in the movie, and he's an all new sculpt. Everything about him's new, which is pretty cool. The only thing that really bugs me is the eyes are off. It looks like he's cross-eyed or something, and the fact that we don't get any accessories is really frustrating. I mean, you can't even give us like an extra set of hands or something. That's frustrating. And that seems like it's been sort of a common theme for Marvel Legends in general, and especially this wave, because like he didn't come with any, Mantis didn't come with any, Drax only came with knives, Rocket came with a gun. And it's like we're not hardly getting any accessories, and then we get like a tiny Cosmo Build-A-Figure instead of Groot, which is frustrating. But okay, end of a rant. But I do really like this figure, and I like having new characters because I mainly collect MCU figures, so it's always cool to have new characters. But that is my review for Adam Warlock. Keep an eye out for my other reviews coming from the Guardians Volume 3, because I'm going to be doing reviews on the rest of them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will put a link to Adam Warlock in the description of this video, so if you guys decide you want to pick him up, it'd be cool, click on that. It helps me out, and if you're gonna buy him anyway, might as well, you know. So thank you guys so much for watching again, and have a great day.